And more specifically, Trump has said that you should be prosecuted, and I'm quoting, for your role in the suit. He's also said that you should be arrested and punished. That's also a quote. And he said that he would support plans to prosecute you for election interference. Are you worried about any of that?
A few moments later.
And so I'm covered by the blood, and I'm not afraid of Donald Trump. You can come after me, but no enemy, nothing formed against me will perish. Nothing.
And we are back, y'all. Thank you for watching today. Go ahead and hit that like button, people. You know, it helps us out a ton, and it only takes the minimal amount of effort on your part. Now, y'all, I don't know about your community, but where I grew up, especially, you know, with my parents, whenever you start talking about no weapon formed against me shall prosper, that meant you were shaking in your boots. It meant you were afraid. It meant that you were trying to calm yourself. It meant that you were trying to basically call on the name of God in order to make yourself feel more comfortable that things were going to work out. And, you know, as I watched this clip by Letitia James, it's starting to become clear to me that she's truly terrified of what may come her way if Donald Trump decides to go after her. And on some level, she's trying to talk herself and the people listening to her into courage and into feeling brave. Now, she is undoubtedly aware that at a moment's notice, Donald Trump could decide to have an investigation opened on her. And, you know, we've seen recently that she might have committed. Now, I'm not saying she did, but she might have committed some mortgage-related. There might be some mortgage-related discrepancies in her past, right? And who knows what else, right? So at any moment, there could be an investigation launched against her. Now, I'm not saying I hope this happens. Now, I know many of y'all do, but I'm not saying that I hope it happens. Just saying she's undoubtedly aware of this. And it's becoming clear to me that she seems, anyway, to be feeling quite terrified about this. Let's take a look at recently when a reporter directly asked her about Donald Trump coming after her for criminal charges. Before we get into it, y'all, let me remind you, we are a paralegal school. We've been around for 20 years helping people work and move up in the paralegal field. Right now, we have a 50% off of our tuition. So if you're looking to get your paralegal certificate, if you're looking to work in the paralegal field, go down to click the link in the description until April 7th. So just a few more days, you can get half off of tuition.
Attorney General, I want to ask you, you mentioned retribution and revenge in your remarks. Trump has appealed the civil case, the $450 million judgment. I want to ask you specifically what you think last night's results mean for that. And more specifically, Trump has said that you should be prosecuted, and I'm quoting, for your role in the suit. He's also said that you should be arrested and punished. That's also a quote. And he said that he would support plans to prosecute you for election interference. Are you worried about any of that?
So I'm of the opinion that faith and fear don't share the same space. I'm not fearful of Donald Trump. I've never been fearful of Donald Trump. It's unfortunate that Donald Trump would engage in these comments. At this point in time, as you know, the case is on appeal, and we are looking forward to the decision of the appellate division.
Henry? Go.
So there you saw Letitia James have to publicly confront, maybe for the first time, publicly confront the question of what will you do if Donald... There's nothing she can do. Okay, let's be honest. I mean, she can try to defend herself in court, but there's really nothing she can actually do to stop that. So what I've noticed is in every interview that Letitia James does now, she's talking about Donald Trump. Like, she seems to be obsessed with Donald Trump. In fact, I almost made the title of this video Wild-Eyed Obsession because she seems to be obsessed. Maybe it's because people want to hear about Trump, so she's just giving the people what they want. That's quite a possibility as well. Maybe she would rather not talk about him, but she has a lot of lawsuits against his executive orders and people want to hear about it. So maybe she's just giving people what they want. But it seems like she has this obsession about Trump. Let's take a look at her more recent remarks. And let me just add here for the record that I am using this interview under fair use for commentary, for my wonderful commentary purposes.
Listen, 57 years after the assassination of Dr. King. And Dr. King talked about that stone of hope. And it's that stone of hope that gives me a fire in my belly each and every morning. It's that stone of hope that allows me to wake up and to stand to Donald Trump and to say, Donald Trump, I'm not afraid of you. It's that stone of hope. It's that stone of hope that gives me power. That's that stone of hope and the belief in each and every one of you to let you know that I'm not going to allow my ancestors, all of those who died for me, to be in this position. I am not going to disgrace them and disappoint them. I am going to use the law both as a sword and as a shield and challenge Donald Trump. And each and every time he issues an illegal executive order, I am going to stand up to him because he represents to me sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. Sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. And so DEI, as far as I am concerned, is more than about just black people. Let's be honest.
That's right.
DEI is about paid parental leave. DEI is about disabled children. DEI includes a number of categories. So when they talk about DEI, let them know that they're not only coming after us, but they're coming after all of us. And we've got to stand together, a stand in community, stand with this great organization under the leadership of our civil rights leader, Reverend Al Sharpton, who has been a bright and shining light in the darkness. But I don't know about you. It's that stone of hope that inspires me each and every day. And listen, faith and fear can never share the same space. And so I'm covered by the blood. And I'm not afraid of Donald Trump. You can come after me, but no enemy, nothing formed against me will perish. Nothing formed against me. Nothing formed against me. Nothing formed against me.
Yeah, you get to calling on the name of Jesus and being covered by the blood and, you know, no weapon. She kind of bungled that. It's no weapon formed against me shall prosper, but I think I knew what she meant. Y'all know that means you scared, y'all. That means you scared, just in case you did. Now, some of y'all may take exception to me saying that, but if you look at the context of everything, it means she's scared. That's my interpretation. But of course, if you disagree with me in the comments. Let me see what you have to say. But y'all, it seems like Letitia James is obsessed with Donald Trump. It's like she's courting him into her world while she's also afraid of what he may do to her. It's strange, right? There's one more clip I want to play for y'all that it just boggles the mind that a public figure would do this. Y'all maybe have seen this before, but if you have, take a look again because it bears watching again.
And so we've got to stand up to the federal government. We've got to stand up to bullies. We've got to stand up to an administration which is too male, too pale, and too stale. Too male, too pale, and too stale. Too male, too pale, and too stale. And we will not go away silently. We will not be silent in the face of this oppression.
So y'all, from my perspective, it looks like somebody who's obsessed. She says she wakes up every morning with this, right? Just think about that. I mean, now, yes, this is her job. I don't know if she has kids. I don't know if she has a family, but she's waking up every morning in some way thinking about Donald Trump is the way I'm interpreting it. Okay. If she's not saying that, whatever, that's the way it sounds to me. It sounds like she's saying, yo, when I'm making coffee in the morning, like I got Trump on my brain. I have his executive orders on my brain. And remember, all of this didn't start. Them being nemesi, how do you say that? Them being each other's nemesis, that didn't just start right now. I mean, she took it to him while he wasn't president for those 4 years. She was taking it to him. She was trying to take his money. She was trying to take his property. She was trying to take him down, and she just couldn't do it. And so far, he has not returned the favor. It seems like that's probably eating her up inside. It seems like it's one of those things like He keeps doing these executive orders. She keeps having to fight them. That's what she wants to do. That's what her people wants her to do. But at the same time, she knows that at any time, they could launch an investigation into her. Now, maybe there's nothing to find, right? Maybe she's squeaky clean. Maybe she knows on her end, I have never done anything. But, you know, Trump probably felt the same way about himself, and they found something on him too, right? So it's one of those things as well. So anyway, I want to hear what y'all have to say. Do y'all agree with me or do you disagree? People who disagree are welcome here. Just let me know in the comments. But everybody, please stop, hit the share button, put in somebody's email, text message, WhatsApp, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, or put them all in. Share this video out, please. And of course, if you are not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. What you waiting for? We're growing. We're blowing up. We want you to be a part of the family. Thank y'all for watching today. Love y'all. And we'll see you back in the next one.